Hello everyone. This hour on Verbling, the next in my Business Basics series. Oh, I can't speak today. Business Basics. We are going to be continuing what we started on Monday's class. If you weren't here, don't worry. You'll get the hang of it really quick. We're going to be working on the art of the pitch. Learn how to pitch a business idea to an investor from different experts, two different experts in the field. Try to impress them with a concise 2-minute pitch. We're going to try it out in class. The classmates that you'll have will be your investors, and you are going to present an interesting idea. Okay, so I'll also share with you something that we did last time. If you take a quick look, you don't need this. You don't actually need this on your computer because we're going to be using other material, but I will give you a link to this if you want to see what we did last time. We'll review it, talk about the 4 keys to making a good pitch, and then we will try our pitches ourselves. Okay, so that's a little bit about the class. I'm running a bit late, so why don't we just jump right into the thick of it and start our pitches. So let's say hello to Yaroslav first. How are you, Yaroslav? You turn on your mic now.
Hello, I'm fine. How are you?
Very good. And where are you from?
I'm from Russia, from St. Petersburg.
From St. Petersburg. Excellent. Nice to have you. And welcome back to Frank as well. How are you, Frank?
Oh, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking me, buddy.
Very good. Frank from Taiwan, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I remember. And Mr. Malik. Hello, Malik. How are you?
Hello, sir. I'm fine. How are you?
No, don't call me sir, please. No.
Why, sir?
I don't deserve the respect. No, Malik. You are sir. No. I'm John Eric. Nice to meet you, Malik.
Nice to meet you, too.
And welcome back, Van An. How are you?
Hi, John
I'm
Eric.
good. Hi, John Eric. I'm
There's
good.
2.
How are you? Have you bought your new laptop?
No.
No. I thought you said yesterday that you're officially gonna buy a laptop.
I did, but then I saw that I had to pay for it, and I had to rethink.
So you didn't realize that you had to pay for it?
I thought I could steal it, but there was too many people watching.
Oh, okay.
I'm seriously considering it. Let's see if I get kicked out of the class today. We'll find out. And there was who else was speaking there? And Lena. Hello, Lena.
Hi, John Eric. I was speaking. Sorry for interrupting your conversation.
No problem. All right. So look, first, First, I want to do a quick review for those of you who are here, and a quick introduction for those of you who weren't here about pitches, what a pitch is. So take a look at this. In the last class, after what we had done is we'd read about an interesting gadget that solves a problem for customer service. It was called the iGym. This was a while ago. Then in the last class, we talked about how would you pitch that idea to get money for it. So we started off by matching those keywords in the box. Then we listened to an investor. In this case, it's a guy from a reality television show all about pitching ideas. And then we used those matched up words to fill in the blanks. So some of you, I'm getting a little bit of noise there. So some of you weren't here. So here's what I'm going to do. To do a quick review, I'm going to play that video again, and we're going to then just clarify the most important point, which is what Sam Weiss considers to be the 4 most important parts of the pitch. The 4 key tests, I think is what he calls them. Okay? So, for those of you who have done this, this will be a review. For those of you who haven't, we're just going to fill in the answers. You don't have to guess or anything like that. And then I'm going to ask you to do a little pitch of your own. I gave you a challenge. The challenge was I wanted you to pitch. Give me a second here. The challenge was you had to pitch this. I wanted you to sell me this thing. That was your challenge for Monday. Okay? So let's see if any of you had a chance to work on it. If not, let's see if your pitch, your spontaneous pitch, meets those 4 important tests. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to open the YouTube app. So that means you have to click accept on your side. All right. It's opening right now. And if you give me just a second. I just need to load up that video from before. I have to figure out where I put it. Give me just a second. I've got a second video for you to watch, which is much, much more interesting, actually. It's about different kinds of pitches. But first, let's do a little review. Okay, elevator pitch. I'm opening it right now. And let me just click the link for you. And I'll put the, oh, come on, what's this? I'll put the link for you in the chat window as well. So if you can't see it, you'll be able to. If you can't see the video inside, you'll be able to watch it outside. Okay, here it is. Okay, so first, there is the link to the video if you can't watch it inside. There you go. And now I'm going to add it to the playlist, and let's watch it. It's only a minute and a half. It's really short. Here we go. Alrighty then. So there's 2 key ingredients, and there's 4 tests that it has to pass. So let's take a quick look back here at our presentation, and let's just fill those in. Okay? You tell me the missing word. What is an elevator pitch? It's the term used for the... Does anyone remember?
Presentation.
2-minute presentation.
2-minute presentation. The exact amount of time it takes to go from the lobby to the
Investor's office.
investor's office. By the way, if you weren't here on Monday, we did this already. That's why everyone knows the answer. Okay? But anyway, the main thing is coming up in just a minute. Goes to the investor office to capture the investor's interest, number 3. Okay, Get it right, and they'll take you into the blank. Get it wrong, they'll call security. Get it right, they'll take you into the
Boarding.
boardroom. Exactly. Okay, now here's the important part. Here's the important part. What makes a good elevator pitch? Okay, first, you have to lay out the... Anyone remember?
Investor.
Nope.
Pain statement.
He called it the pain statement. That is correct. The pain statement. I'll put that in the chat window as well. Now, this is not a normal word. I wouldn't expect you to know it. It's what Sam Weiss, the guy in the video, calls it. What the problem is that you're trying to solve. That's the pain statement. Second, you must show the blank. How does your venture solve the problem? You must show the...
Value proposition.
That's it. Very good. Value proposition. Exactly. So I'll put that in the chat window as well. There you go. Okay. So it must have those two things. Those are the key ingredients. But that's not all. It may sound easy, but it's not. Every great elevator pitch must meet 4 key tests. First, it must be succinct. That's what he gives us. In other words, what does succinct mean, class? It must be what?
Concise.
Concise is a good synonym.
What was the difference?
There is no difference.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing.
So, okay.
Concise and succinct. It's got to be short and say what needs to be said in that period of time. Okay? By the way, if you're outside, like Giancarlo, if you can't hear anything, remember, I can't show the YouTube video outside the classroom, only inside. But you can click on those links to watch. And I've got another video for you in just a moment, too. Okay, so number 1, succinct. Number 2, it must be easy to understand. There's no room for... Anyone remember that one? What's a way to say complicated explanations?
Tech talk.
Good. There's no room for tech talk. Technical explanations in the elevator pitch. Both your grandma and your grandkids have to get it. Number 3, it must be blank.
Greed interest.
It must be greed inducing. Inducing. Causing greed. Because that's what he says investors want. Investors want to blank blank and lots of it. They want
Make
to
money. Make money.
Excellent. Number 4, it has to be irrefutable. If your pitch leaves investors with more questions than answers, well, you better go back to the
drawing board.
The place where you come up with ideas. In the chat window, you see those 4 key tests. 1, succinct. 2, easy. The easy here means easy to understand. 3, greed-inducing. 4, it must be an irrefutable proposition. Something that no one could say, oh, I don't believe in that. It's self-evident. Now that you know those tests, I want you to sell me this. What do you think? Does anyone feel courageous and want to give it a try? And I'll time you too. Remember, the elevator pitch is a 2-minute presentation, so I'll give you 2 minutes or less to sell me this toothbrush. Who's feeling brave? Nobody's feeling brave? Oh my God, not even you, Jose? You're brave.
Yeah, so I want.
I'm going to time you. Okay.
Yes.
So, I'll give you, how about this? I give everyone a minute to think about how you would sell this incredible new invention, the toothbrush, in an irrefutable way. A succinct, easy to understand, greed-inducing, irrefutable way. Okay? I'll give you a minute to think about it, and then I want to hear one of you try it. And don't worry if it's not perfect, because this is not really a competition. What I do want to hear is, I want to hear what you have to say, and then I want us to give you some suggestions so we can learn.
Invent something with teeth break.
I want you to pitch the idea. I want you to pitch it.
A petite idea. Yeah. Okay.
So, start thinking. I'm going to give you 1 minute to start thinking. Okay? When that gets to 60, then I'm going to turn it over to one of you. Okay?
Okay.
Start thinking. How could I get an investor to invest in a toothbrush? Imagine there's a world without toothbrushes. Okay? That's one important factor here. How could someone make money off of this crazy invention of the toothbrush? Start thinking. 30 seconds left. Maybe we could put it in children's cereal. I don't know. Maybe we can have designer toothbrushes. I don't know. Okay, 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. Time's up. Okay. Who is feeling brave and wants to try an elevator pitch? Sell me a toothbrush. Who's feeling brave? Don't all raise your hands at once.
Me, for example.
All right.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm going to give you 2 minutes. You don't have
Okay.
to talk. You don't have to talk for 2 minutes if you don't want to. Okay.
Yes.
You do it. Remember, but you've got a maximum of 2 minutes, and the time starts now.
I think about kind of bracelet. You put this bracelet around your arm. This bracelet measure all the activity that you do per day. This bracelet measure the kilocalories that you have burned along the day, the steps that you have done. I would like to make a tech talk for selling this product, because I think it will be a successful product. I think with this product you will have make money easily, because I think it could be a good product. It's not difficult to capture the investor interest, because it is a useful product. When you have finished the day, you can send all the measures to the computer, and you'll see all the activity that you have done along the day, the kilocalories that you have eaten, and the kilocalories that you have burned.
15 seconds.
You have a control about your exercise that you have done along the day. I think it will be a useful product.
That was 2 minutes.
Yes.
Now, I just have one question for you, Jose. I think that was a very good job.
Yes.
Round of applause for Jose. Round of applause, everyone. But I just have one question for you. Just one question.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to sell me a toothbrush, but you didn't. You sold me a bracelet.
Yeah.
What happened to my toothbrush challenge? You were supposed to sell me a toothbrush. All right. That's okay. We'll go with the bracelet. Class, you are the investors in the elevator. Did he pass the 4 tests? Was it succinct? Was it easy to understand? Was it greed-inducing? And was it irrefutable? Class, tell us what you think.
Well, maybe he should have said more short sentence, you know, and have a loud voice, serious, you know, something confident, feel confident.
So give him a rating from, let's say, from 1 to 5 for being succinct. What would you give him? 0, 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 is the best. 0 means the absolute worst. What would you give him for succinctness?
Well, no 3.5.
3.5. Class, do you agree with that? Succinctness is a 3.5. Class, Frank, Lenny?
Can I say, just I think at the beginning I was a bit irritated just because you told to tell about the toothbrush, and then I just thought, what's a bracelet? I just thought, did I misunderstood John Eric or something like that?
He went in his own direction.
Yeah, and then second, for me it was a bit. I could not understand it all. I don't know. Probably it's because my English is so poor. I don't know. And I think thirdly, probably he needed to use some words such as firstly, secondly, thirdly. That then it would be easy for me to follow his talk. It's my opinion, but I think it was a great job, and we all learned here.
Okay, yeah, Jose is the bravest of all of you. So easy to understand. I'm going to give him another 3.5 for easy to understand, because I think it was a little hard to follow. For succinctness, Rebecca said 3.5. I don't agree. I'm going to lower that. I'm going to lower that to about a 2.5. Because I think, Jose, what you were doing is you thought you had to speak for 2 minutes, but you don't have to speak for 2 minutes. You just say what you have to say. So you were trying to say more to fill up the time, but in fact that was putting me off because I was like, oh wait, he already said that. He already said that. You know, I'm hearing it. I wanted to hear something new at the end. So I would lower that. For greed-inducing, I don't know. What do you think about that, Van An? Was it a greed-inducing? Was it a greed-inducing idea? Would you think, oh, I'm going to make money off of that? What do you think, Van An?
I think it's the healthy measurement part. Like it has the function that people can measure their calories, something.
Right. That's the idea. So was it greed-inducing? Did you think if I gave him money, I'm going to get back 100%.
I think that's a good idea, but it is not. I think it is not reason. I mean, what do you call it? It's not because it's the toothbrush. I don't think I'm using it for.
It's not the toothbrush. Measuring. He came up with a different idea, right? He came up with the health bracelet.
The health bracelet.
He changed products on us.
Yeah, because I don't know anything about this bracelet. I think about the bracelet.
It's something. It's something.
It's good.
Yeah, I wanted to pick something that we all use.
I think a lot of companies nowadays are launching the thing like that, stuff like that.
Yeah. By the way, if you're having trouble connecting to the class, just close the browser and restart it. Sometimes you have to update Flash or some program and then see if you can get back in. So it sounds like what you're saying, Van An, is that maybe it's greed-inducing, maybe it's not, but it's not irrefutable. That's the idea that I'm getting. It doesn't sound like it's an irrefutable idea.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. How do you spell that? Irrefutable. So. But it's not completely not irrefutable. I'd give that a 3.5. And about the greed-inducing, I don't know. With greed-inducing, I don't know how I'm going to make money off of it. It's not a bad idea at all. It's something that's being done. Okay? So the main problem, I think, was the sickness. And Rebecca also mentioned, or Lena mentioned, using good connectors. Yeah, so the simple sequence connectors first, then after that,
Sorry.
last or finally. So simple sequence connectors as you're explaining a procedure of how it works, maybe, or just signposting your idea a little bit better. Signposting. Well, I'm going to go through some ideas about how the project, how this product works. First, I'll tell you a bit about it. Then I'll tell you why I think you should invest in it, and then I'll tell you some practical applications for it in everyday life. Just give us a little introduction, and then you can also use some sequence connectors to help you. First, blah blah blah. Then I'd say, well, after that, another point is, you know, so those are some ideas. So signposting and maybe sequence connectors, and we'll see some other ones as well. Does anyone want to give a toothbrush pitch? That was my challenge to you.
Can I take it right?
We've got two volunteers. Excellent.
I might try.
Got 3 volunteers. Oh, okay. So Rebecca, you were the first I heard. You're the very first person I heard. Now hang on a second. The toothbrush challenge. Remember, you don't have to actually talk for 2 minutes. Okay? The elevator doors are closing. And go.
Hi. You don't know me, but I know you. So I'm Rebecca, by the way, and I would like to have a short chat, if you don't mind, just for 2 seconds, because I have something amazing, awesome, that could change your life and my life, of course, in a positive way. So if you are willing to listen to me just for 30 minutes, I'll be able to explain you how what can change our life. So it's up to you if you want to listen to me, or I can go to the competition and tell them my project. So tell me.
Class, do you want to listen or not? I'm not the investor, class. You're the investor. Do you want to listen? Do you want more?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, of course.
Go for it, Rebecca.
Sorry, I didn't hear.
They said yes.
Yes, of course.
Ah, okay. Okay, so get comfortable, please, because I need more.
You've got 45 seconds. Hurry up.
Ah, okay. Okay. Well, I have a teeth brush. Okay, I know you know what is a teeth brush, but my teeth brush is different completely. So I would like to explain the different qualities it has. It's amazing. It changed our life, your life, and the life of everyone around the world. This teeth brush gives a very good perfume at the time you are brushing your teeth. So
10 seconds.
Sorry?
10 seconds.
Your tooth, so your mouth will be very fresh by the time you finish the brush.
Time's up. Investors, are you convinced?
No.
No? Why not?
But for me, this product don't have any special advantage.
Jose is just angry because you didn't like his product, Rebecca.
Did you hear the different quality he has related to the other ones?
All I could hear is that it has some kind of a perfume. Is that right?
Well, I don't. Well, in that moment, I just came to
Perfume and quality.
No perfume. Imagine you are brushing your teeth and you press a button, you know, and it's leaving some, you know, instead of what is the thing you have to drink and then throw it in the sink?
Mouthwash. Mouthwash.
Yeah, that thing. You know, so it's that.
Okay, very good.
I said perfume because I didn't have idea the word.
Okay, but that's all right. That's all right. You have to think on your feet, so that's good. Anyway, I understood what you were trying to say. As a native speaker, I knew you were trying to say mouthwash, but you couldn't find the right answer.
Yeah.
What do you think? Investors, you're in the elevator. Would you give her a shot?
It was a little long entrance for her speech, and
Yeah.
I think it would be fine if she used more shorter. Rebecca, that you use a little shorter entrance and go to the your thoughts about the product.
Yeah, get right to the point. That was the problem. So for succinctness, I'd say that's a 2, maybe even less. The reason is because Rebecca, you did entice us. Before you ask us if we want to know, if you ask me, would you want to know more? I'd say no. Get out of my face. You got to give us that hook, Rebecca. You got to.
Huh?
You've got to hook us. You've got to give us that one detail that's going to make us want to know more. You've got to ask us a rhetorical question. Hey, we've only got a minute between floors. Would you like to? I don't know. What could you say? What could you ask us that we can't say no to? Make us an offer we can't refuse. I don't want to tell you what to say, but I'm saying, what could you say? Want to hear an idea that will change your life? Okay, who's going to say no to that? Right?
Well, that is a point, to be in listening.
Yeah. And if you could give us that plus a detail that will really excite us, maybe. Anyway, what was great is that it was easy to follow. So I'd give that about a 4.5 for easy to follow because you did structure it very well.
Yeah.
So succinctness, not so good. Easy to follow, yes. Irrefutable. Jury's out for irrefutable. I think that there's something irrefutable there, but you didn't quite get to it. But I think if you worked on it, it would be pretty good.
You know what? I'm going to use these steps in my new meetings. I'm going to Russia in 2 weeks' time, and I remember these steps.
Oh, I've got more for you than this.
Oh,
I've got more for you than this. You'll see in just a moment. So for Rebecca, greed-inducing, I'm not so sure about yet. But we're going to go Rebecca. Okay, but for now, we're going to say succinctness, not so good. Easy to follow, very good. Irrefutable, so-so. There's something there, but it needs to be developed. Greed-inducing, I don't know how I'm going to make $1 million, so it's not greed-inducing yet. Okay, but you can keep working on it. Okay. The next voice I heard was Yaroslav. I think you said you're going to give it a try, right?
Yeah, I will try.
Okay. Give me just a second. And the elevator doors are closing now.
Hi, I would like to represent you an idea that can change your life. Nowadays, a lot of people struggling with problems of their health, and especially with health of their teeth. And here we want to present you brush teeth. This is a new technology that can change your life because, first of all, you can clean your teeth from the food or some bacteria. Second, this product is very cheap, so a lot of people can buy this product. And this is what brings you a lot of money. And also there are many other chances that you can use it because you can not only clean your teeth, you can clean it some sort of kitchen stuff and so on. So you can use it in many other stuffs and ways. Yep. I think that's all my presentation.
Okay. Good. So for succinctness, you get a 4 out of 5 because you did it in half the time. So already, we got the succinctness licked. Very good, very good. Class, I personally like this presentation a lot. I don't know. What did you think? Class.
Can I say?
Investors. Yeah, go for it.
Yes, I think it was the best presentation today.
So far, I think so too. I like it a lot.
It was really good. It was easy to follow, and it was concise, and it convinced me as investor. I would invest in such idea.
Yeah, what I loved about it was that it was succinct. I love the fact, Yaroslav, that even if you weren't sure about the word, you didn't stop. You kept going because I understood what you wanted to say. Even if you didn't say toothbrush, I still understood what you meant, because you didn't stop. You kept going on with the idea, which showed confidence. Was it irrefutable? What do you think, class, about this? Was it irrefutable? Was it an irrefutable argument that it'll make money? What do you think, class? Investors, what do you think?
I think he said just cheap, and probably he could say some more reasons.
Yeah, he could have gone further. Okay, in class. By the way, it's Lamwana. If you want to talk, you've got to come into class, because I can't hear you outside of class. So you have to click join, which is the green button, and then come into class, because I don't know. I don't think you're inside. Does anyone see a lamina? I don't see any laminas. So come inside and we can talk. Okay, so Yaroslav, I would say irrefutable. I'd put that at about a 3, only because you got the idea of that it's cheap and that's how you're going to make money. Is it greed-inducing? Well, what about this, Yaroslav? What if you gave us a concrete example instead of explaining it? What if you gave an example of how it's going to make money? Can you think of a scenario where it would make money, Yaroslav?
Yeah, okay, I'll try. Because it's so cheap, you can sell it to a lot of people in all over the world. So you will have a huge amount.
Where specifically? Give me actual places. Yes.
For example, in all countries, for example, in my city in St. Petersburg, you can sell it in a lot of shops. For example, shops like Walmart and so on.
Perfect. Walmart, I understand. It's concrete. It's clear. What if you said this? Hey, listen, have you ever been to Walmart and you had just a little bit of money and you wanted something that would be really useful, but you weren't sure what it was? Well, this would be at the caixa. This would be at the cash register at Walmart. Don't ask me why I said that in Portuguese. Not caixa. Cash register. This would be at the checkout, and it would cost maybe $1. And you would use it, and it would change your life. Your teeth would stop falling out of your mouth. For $1, you could completely change your health. Do you see what I'm saying there?
Yeah, I understand it. Thank you for yourself.
Paint this concrete picture for us, okay? So greed-inducing, not there yet, okay, but you're close, okay? It's at least I can give you a score. I'd give you a 2 because you got the idea, but it was not realized yet. Think about being concrete. By the way, welcome to class, Anna Carolina. Nice to see you. Better late than never. It's true.
Hi, thank you.
We're going to have one more pitch, and then I want you to watch a little video to give you, Rebecca, I said there's more where this came from. I want you to watch a short video where we talk about some different ways to pitch, okay? But I want to hear the last pitch.
But one thing, maybe, could you just roughly explain to me again greed-inducing? Maybe I didn't get the idea,
To cause, to induce, to cause.
To cost?
Yeah, to cause, provocar. Cause.
Okay.
So it's not my way of explaining it. This guy Sam Weiss, his English is, he's not very articulate, but but his point is clear. People that are investing want to make money, so you have to show them how it's going to make money. You got to appeal to their greed. Van Ant, I think you had a pitch for us, right? Van Ant, I think you were going to try?
Yes.
Okay, give me just a second. Hold on, just a second. Oops. Okay. And the elevator doors are closing now.
Okay. Hi everyone, today I'm gonna review a breakthrough technology that I've just successfully applied with an indispensable item that everyone has. Have you been searching for a toothbrush that have a lot of functions combined for so long? And now, no more mess in the bathroom. Study has proved that you need at least 2 minutes to brush your teeth so that you can get clean enough, but sometimes it's very difficult for you to control the time, isn't it? This brush is integrated a digital clock that can help you count the time as you're using it. On top of that, it has a compartment for mouthwash, and it's just a press button away after you're done with brushing. It automatically releases a sufficient amount of mouthwash that you need. The bristles are always covered with a layer of charcoal that has been proved that is good for you for whitening your teeth, and it's also soft enough to not harm the teeth. I think that's it.
Very good. Okay, again, very, very succinct. Exactly half the time. Exactly half the time. Give me just a second here. Okay. So, now there's only one problem, Van An. One problem. Want to take a guess what that problem was? Van An?
I think I didn't say goodbye to the audience.
No, that wasn't it. You were speaking so fast that I couldn't understand anything you said.
Okay, sorry.
You were speaking so fast, I couldn't understand almost anything you said. It was so fast. So you were so concentrated on being succinct that I missed probably half of your ideas. I think I got it, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's open it up to our investors. Investors, what do you think? Succinct? Absolutely succinct, no problem. What do you think, class? No feedback from the investors? Oh, come on.
John, I agree with you. I didn't catch many thoughts from the presentation, but some thoughts about cleaning the teeth I did catch it. And
okay, good. So what impression does that leave you with? Good, bad, medium?
It was so fast. It's lower than medium, but better than bad.
Yeah.
Between the bad and medium, something like that.
Okay, so I think we have to leave it like this for now. Van An, you'll get another chance to try it again, but I think the problem is that we just had trouble. It was hard to understand. That's just that. Succinctness, great. Easy to understand, not good because you're speaking fast. Just that. I think the idea here was that your toothbrush had many things, like many different little sort of technologies wrapped into one, right?
Yes. I mean, it has a digital clock that is integrated inside that can help the user to count the time as they're using it. Because I said that it's at least 2 minutes to brush your teeth is good for your teeth. It's good enough for your teeth. So yeah, and sometimes difficult to control the time, so it has the digital clock. And it has a compartment for mouthwash. So after you're done with your brushing, so you can click just a button away.
Okay.
You can release a sufficient amount for a mouthwash.
Got it.
Yep.
All right. Well, so here's the problem then. The ideas aren't the problem; it's the presentation. What you've got to do is find a way to get that across that just knocks us out. That you've got to give us like a concrete image, something that we can understand instantly, and I think that will solve it. I'm not saying there's an easy way to do it. You have to think about it, okay? But think about that, and then you can go back in for the details later. The goal here is to whet the appetite of the investor. So, and Carolina, you were asking. I think you were asking to do one. I don't know. Do you feel ready to try? Because you missed the beginning of class. If you want to try, you're welcome to.
Yes, but could you explain to me quickly?
Could I? Say again?
Could you explain to me quickly what should I do?
Oh, it's going to be a little hard to explain. Basically, what we're doing is pitching ideas, and we watched a video that explained that there were 4 key ingredients to a business pitch. It has to be succinct, easy to understand, irrefutable, the argument must be irrefutable, and it has to be what this guy, Sam Weiss, in the video called greed-inducing. It's got to be appealing to the greed of the investor. Well, let's do this. Actually, Frank was before you. I skipped Frank by mistake. So watch one more, Anna Carolina. Think about your idea, and we'll come back to you in a second. And I'm sorry, Frank, I skipped over you because I didn't hear you. So let's try one more, and then we'll go to you, Anna Carolina, if you feel ready. Okay? So Frank, are you ready? Frankie, are you out there? Okay. So the elevator doors are closing right now. Go for it. Frank?
Okay.
Go!
If you are interested about new technology, you must be I would be very excited to introduce this product to you.
Slow down a little bit, because slow down just a bit so we can understand you. Go ahead.
If you want to restore the relationship between your family and your friend, and this would be the most valuable for you. And if you want to ignite the candle of your life, please contact me and get your trial product, and I will guarantee you that it's the most helpful, useful thing that in your life. Okay?
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Very succinct. Very succinct. I told you to slow down a little bit because it was really hard to hear at the very beginning. Okay? So the only problem is, for me, Frank, is that I'm not sure I...
Hello?
Now we can see you.
I'm
Yes.
back.
I can see you, John.
Okay.
Yes, you were.
I disappeared, but I'm back. This keeps happening. Okay, so Frank, just quickly, I didn't get the product. What was the product? I know that you're going to help change my relationships. I got that. That was great. But what was the actual product, Frank?
And so I say, if you are interested into this product, please contact me and get your trial product.
But the product was what?
Yeah.
A toothbrush?
The toothbrush.
It was? Oh, okay.
I didn't hear anything about the product.
Yeah, that was the problem.
It's a secret, and if you are interested, and you will automatically contact me and get your trial product. So make it very
got it. You're using psychology on us.
Yes.
Got it.
I try to urge him to find his interest about this product.
Excellent.
Okay.
I like the idea a lot. Don't tell us what the product is.
and if you tell the product, and he may be not have the interest about this product.
I see what you mean. Okay,
So
it's
a
interesting.
secret, and he will find it interesting in restore the relationship between friend and family, and he will call me.
I like it. I like the idea. I can't give you a rating for this because you didn't mention a product. but I like that it was succinct. Easy to understand? No, it wasn't easy to understand. So you've got to really slow down, just slow it down and enunciate really clearly. But for irrefutable and greed-inducing, in other words, for the positive parts, I think the creativity was really good. You're trying to use a bit of psychology on us. I think it's very interesting. So we've got to work on it and perfect it a little bit, but I think it's an interesting approach. Okay, I think I've got time for one more. So, who's up? Anna Carolina, do you want to give it a try? Because I think I had to go back to Frank. Okay, so give me just a second here. And remember, the elevator pitch means that you've got about 2 minutes to get from the lobby to the investor's office. You've got to convince them within those 2 minutes. If you do it faster, even better. The elevator doors are closing right now.
I want to touch base with you today how important it is to wear makeup. Research shows that women, when wearing makeup, are more respected. So I bet on this product, the makeup machine, because women gave up to wear makeup just for the fact that they don't know how to wear a beautiful makeup. With this machine, they will be able to choose which kind of makeup is suitable for the moment, and the machine will do all work for them. And to make it even better, it doesn't cost too much. All women in the world will be interested in buying it. If I were you, I would foresee the profits. So you have to invest in this product. It's a sensation. It will be a great sale, and who doesn't invest will regret it in the future, because it's a new one, it is unique, it is useful, it's important, and it is based on research, trends, and so on. The makeup machine uses solar batteries, and you can use refuse to put the products such as lipsticks and powders and blush and
Seconds.
so on. Invest in it, and you won't regret.
Okay, very good, very good. Just one question, Anna Carolina. It's just the word machine that confused me. I couldn't picture it. So when you say machine, what do you mean exactly?
It's a machine that you wear your makeup. It's a kind of computer. You choose the makeup that is most suitable for you, and then the machine makes your makeup. You don't have to be concerned about it. It would save time, and women would become gorgeous.
Okay, very good, very good. Now I understand. So that was the key idea. Sorry, just give me a second. I have to send a quick message here. That was the key idea for me. When you said machine, I didn't understand if it was something mechanical or if it was something electronic. Okay, but now I got it. Now I got it. Okay, so I like the idea, especially because if you have if it has a program, then you could run some kind of algorithm that could help you decide. This is a huge thing right now, applying artificial intelligence to consumer products. You know what you want, but you don't know what's out there, and the computer basically does a search that you could never do on your own. So it sounds like something similar, so I think that's a really interesting idea. Very good. Class, are you convinced? Would you invest? Let's see what the investors say. The investors are silent. come
I really
come on,
like
investors.
it because in the end of the presentation there were many arguments for the investment in such a technology. So I really like it.
Yeah, I think it's a very appealing idea. Yeah, I think for irrefutability, I think this one so far gets the top score for irrefutability. So far, the only question is, not everyone wants makeup. So I don't know. I don't know if it has the greed factor there that Samwise talked about, because maybe the market. I don't know how big the market is, but okay. But anyway, that's just my opinion. So listen, there's only one more thing here. I wanted to show you these videos, but actually we really don't have time. But I did put a link at the very top of the chat window up there, and it's in the class material as well. So maybe what I'll do is suggest a little bit of homework for you.
What is the video about, John? About a pitch?
Yeah, this is about 6 ways you can structure your pitch. It's called 6 Elevator Pitches for the 21st Century by one of the great gurus of marketing and psychology, industrial occupational psychology, the science of persuasion as well. So it's Daniel Pink, and if you hang on just a second, I'll put the link there for you again. And there we go. There it is, into the chat window. And so what I'm going to suggest is a little homework where you watch Daniel Pink's video and pick one of those 6 ways and see if you can shape your pitch. Now, you don't have to do toothbrushes anymore, okay? For those of you who did something else, great. For those of you who did the toothbrush and want to change, no problem. My suggestion is pick one of those 6 elevator pitches and see if you can sort of rewrite or reconstruct your pitch and try it in one of his ways. See if you can use the hook that he's using. So Rebecca, that's what I meant about the hook. He's got 6 different kinds of hooks, and he gives really clear examples of each. Okay? So try that. The next class is going to be on Monday. Okay? So bring in your next pitch on the Monday class at 11 GMT. And maybe we'll review one or all of those pitches. We'll review the pitches at the beginning of class. Okay? But try to prepare it on your own between now and then. Is that a deal? Are we cool?
Okay. Yes.
What do we have to do
Bye-bye.
to watch the video and
watch the video and see if you can use one of those 6 elevator pitches, one of those 6 hooks or styles that he suggests to help you give it a shape, right? So it's okay, and I'll put a little message in the chat window just to say that more succinctly if it's confusing. Okay, that's it for now. I'll be back for 2 hours tomorrow from 10 to 12 GMT for idioms first, and then Grammar Garage. We're going to be doing a non-boring grammar lesson on reported speech. Okay, that's 11 GMT tomorrow. Bye for now, everyone. See you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
See you.